Metaverse, Metaverse, Metaverse. Metaverse is the next evolution of social connection. Hello, techies. Metaverse has become the latest buzzword in the tech industry, entering this world of digital engagement. After Facebook rebranded as Meta in late October 2021, and CEO Mark Zuckerberg declared his ambition to help bring the metaverse to life. In this video, we are going to learn about what is metaverse, what are the use cases for metaverse, and what are the opportunities in the metaverse. Alright, first we'll see what is metaverse. While the metaverse can seem like a fairly new concept, the origin of metaverse dates back to 1992 when Neil Stephenson coined the term his science fiction novel Snow Crash as a portmanteau of meta and universe. Metaverse represents a highly interactive virtual world where people can live, work, and play via as a programmable avatars. This is facilitated by use of a virtual reality (VR) and augmented reality headsets (AR). Metaverse can be the best described as a concept of persistent, online, 3D universe that combines multiple different virtual spaces anytime, anywhere, and from any device. You can think of it as a future iteration of the internet. The metaverse will allow users to work, meet, game, and socialize together in the 3D spaces. This immersive virtual world that metaverse aims to bring to us will not just be limited to user engagement, but also can be envisaged as an extension of the real world where organizations and people come together to invest, build, and trade products and services. It is the next generation internet that will transport us to an immersive and hyper realistic digital world. What exactly the definition of metaverse? The metaverse is a concept of an online 3D virtual space connecting users in all aspects of their lives. It would connect multiple platforms similar to the internet containing different websites accessible through a single browser. All right, now we'll see what are the use cases of metaverse. At the next evolution of the internet, the metaverse will be a continuum of rapidly emerging capabilities, use cases, technologies, and experiences. And as we evolve the metaverse continuum, we must see the opportunity to ensure that it is developed with the responsibility at the core. By moving to a more 3D and immersed form of the internet, the metaverse has the potential to expand opportunities for the current internet. While these are some of the current prominent use cases, given that the metaverse is an adaptation and evolution of the internet, use cases are frankly endless, although we listed some of the additional use cases, notably in the commercial spaces, at the end of this session. What are the use cases that we have in the metaverse? One is gaming, entertainment, industrial manufacturing, education, real estate and e-commerce, and many more such as fitness, social, and healthcare use cases. All right, we'll see each and every use case where metaverse is using. First one is the gaming, the platforms to further leverage 3D immersion. Metaverse technology have already been developed with online video games. Video games are expected to play a central role in the metaverse as they already build on immersive experience with 3D graphics, VR enabled titles, and platforms for user creativity and build out digital for use in gaming. The overall market is exponential and is now at 3 billion users and projected by the industry players to reach 4.5 billion by 2030. Gaming platforms can be further unleashed with the metaverse by allowing a gamer to be embodied and moving around in the game or building out further upgrades available to the users. As compute power rises, deeper multiplayer gaming can be fully enabled, and eventually a user could turn into a hologram to show up visually with someone in the other location. Next one, entertainment, which is a 3D virtual option open up for film, television, and music content. The metaverse is stimulating new forms of entertainment with a likelihood that technology eventually would allow a user to be viewed as a hologram in another place and teleport into a remote concert or party. During the pandemic, a number of platforms developed the major use case of virtual concerts that took the place of live performances. The advantage of these concerts is they could reach far more users globally than a live venue and could also transform the singer into an avatar or the stage into a virtual environment with special effects and opportunities for fan interaction. The concerts also formed a good platform to promote merchandising for the events. Next one, industrial and manufacturing. A solution for collaborative working, hybrid offices evolution. Working in the metaverse would allow a better sense of presence, shared physical spaces, and a productive work setup in a work from home setup. The work setting can allow collaboration to view a 3D design with others. Companies are investing resources towards various products, including customizable workrooms for meetings, an office space to customize home workspace, and 2D progressive web apps to view application and social media through VR. Metaverse can help the manufacturing process significantly, particularly in the areas of design and product development, by facilitating an improved relationship and interaction between business owners and the suppliers and customers. Such a platform can result in a rapid production process design, increase the number of product designs, lead to more collaborative product development, and potentially reduce the risk to quality control. In addition, customer in the metaverse could have improved visibility into the supply chain process with 3D representations for how products are built, distributed, and sold. There could also be additional opportunities for the manufacturers to have add on digital products such as clothes or fashion, homes or cars in the metaverse that reassemble and mimic the real world products. Next one, education. Education took a 2D step through online learning during the pandemic but still struggled with student engagement. An upgrade to use 3D features and VR has potential to enhance the experience and engagement by allowing teachers to teleport their students to a different place or time, or into a virtual classroom, library, or gymnasium with their fellow students. A headset or glasses could enable much more active exploration of history, biology, a visit to the museum in another location, or an interactive class with fellow students. Other online virtual reality education applications and programs are now cropping up. One of the companies is offering these experiences by allowing customization of virtual classroom and simulation of presence with virtual avatars for more interactive remote learning. The school features presentations and documents, customizable whiteboards, notifications, and mobile posts and live video and text. Now, the next one is real estate and e-commerce, which is the virtual communities opening up new forms of commerce. The metaverse is also opening a platform of commerce with creators making digital objects, offering services and experiences, building worlds, and a place to sell both physical and digital products. The metaverse platform goal is for content that is purchased on one platform to be available on other platforms. For purchases, NFT can be securely purchased and sold within the data stored on the blockchain. A number of communities are setting up public spaces that can be accessed through digital means. Most of these networks use avatars to represent the users, though they vary in the digital ownership. Centralization of the platform, rules of engagement with others, ability to build and take ownership on the ecosystem versus being on a platform from one of the major social media companies, and the ability to create commerce activities. And in such a way, we can see many more use cases like fitness, social, and healthcare departments. All right. Now we'll see what are the opportunities in the metaverse. Metaverse is not just business to consumer environments that will benefit. The metaverse will provide a massive opportunities for business to business enterprises. Take a manufacturer that is buying new parts for its equipment. Presently, the process involves receiving a physical brochure or an emailed PDF with static 2D pictures. In the metaverse, users could test the products in a virtual environment at a low cost. Imagine being able to build a complex digital twin of a factory or industrial space at massive scale and test how robotic systems will interact with the physical environment. One of the greatest possibilities of the metaverse is that it will massively expand access to the marketplace for consumers from emerging and frontier economies. The internet has already unlocked access to goods and services that were previously out of reach. Now, workers in low income countries, for an example, may be able to get jobs in Western companies without having to emigrate. Educational opportunities will also expand with VR worlds being a low cost and effective way to access training. With these developments, there will also have to be clear governance. A number of new technologies has come together to enable this vision of the metaverse. That is augmented reality AR and virtual reality VR headsets have become cheaper and more powerful, improving the user experience. Blockchain has enabled digital currencies and NFTs. The new method to transact and own digital goods are allowing creators to monetize their activities through tokens. In addition to the monetization and as mean to exchange value, token holders can also participate in the platform's governance. This democratic ownership economy, coupled with the possibility of interoperability, could unlock immense economic opportunities whereby digital goods and services are no longer captive to a singular gaming platform or brand. In the coming few years, the metaverse has the potential to evolve traditional business models in many ways. And last but not least, metaverse will be useful in work, collaboration, manufacturing logistics, education training, consumer, government, public sector, and also health well-being in many ways. I hope you understand what is metaverse, what are the use cases of metaverse, and what are the opportunities of metaverse as part of this tutorial. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any queries related to this concept, please post them in the comment section. I will see you in the next session. Till then, bye bye. Have a wonderful day.